Well, Mr. Burton, we're not quite done yet. We have a few more surprises for you, if that's okay. Is that okay? We have some guests coming on in. If you don't mind, just bear with us for a few minutes. We got some people coming in. has been an extremely important part to Booth. He's been an extremely important person to McIntosh High School. We could not exist, we could not have strength without a strong middle school program. That would not have happened without Mr. Burton choosing to spend the majority of his career here at J.C. Booth. So, this is not nearly enough, but it's just a little bit to give you an idea of how much it means to us, okay? First, we would like to let his daughter, Shelby English, say a few words.
So for those of you who do not know me, I am Shelby English, and I am daughter number 2, or just number 2, as Dad would introduce us through the years. Reflecting on my dad and his career, there are so many things my sisters and I can talk about. From child labor through teacher workdays, to the years of band concerts attended, to the band trips we tagged along on, to the Disney trip where I was the designated wheelchair pusher because Dad thought it would be a good idea to fall down the band room stairs, to the times where I would be practicing my clarinet at home and out of nowhere I would hear go back and play that again. To Dad finally being able to be a marching band dad when my sister Brittany got to high school. The list could go on. But what stands out more than the cleaning out of band lockers over the summer and reorganizing the music library is the pride and joy my dad put into his job and his students. Being a band kid myself, growing up I attended district events and auditions, and I got to watch my dad genuinely get excited for his students through their successes. Through every event and concert, I could tell my dad was passionate about what he was doing. The great ratings, accolades, and awards show success, but there's so much more to my dad than that. My dad is the prime example of a person that is doing something they love and not just for the paycheck. Dad wanted more students to have the opportunity to take private lessons, so he sacrificed his Monday nights with his family to facilitate lesson nights. He would listen to pass-offs night after night, not just to give students grades, but to be able to hear them play individually and know their personal strengths and weaknesses. My dad's passion for the arts helped shape me and my sisters into the people we are today. My dad's passion for arts education is one of the very reasons I'm a theater teacher. I got to see my dad constantly advocate for arts education while growing up and to continue to advocate for it today. Dad's passion for the arts influenced us a lot growing up, and when people who know Dad find out that I also teach a fine art and that my older sister works in the theater department at the University of Central Florida, I always respond with, yeah, we're an arts family, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Dad, as this chapter closes, know without a doubt that you've done a great job, not only as a band director and mentor to so many students through the years, but also as an amazing role model for me. Thank you.
Well, this baker asked me a couple days ago if I wanted to speak, and I said, no, I'm just a tiny little speck in Robert's life, so it's about him. But then tonight when I got here, Mrs. Burton said I had to talk because we needed someone to make fun of him. Here I am. I'm Robin with Kaleidoscope Adventures. I've been with the J.C. Booth Band myself for 28 years, and I've been with this guy for 25 years. We've developed a very unique relationship. I forgot. I had to take notes here, so if I don't do this right, forgive me. So, when we would chat together, Robert and his very southern style, we talk very slow, and you have to tell me, get back here. You have to tell me every detail that I normally don't have time for. So, talking to Robert is like taking a drive around 285. But me, with my Yankee manners, I talk really fast. I only want the facts. Just give me the facts. So I'm like driving up 85. But eventually, we got to the top of where we're going together. We have been through each other's parents' deaths to share together. We've been through the challenges of sending our kids off to college. I tried to talk you out of letting your daughters get married because I didn't want to think about my son getting married. So yours got married and mine's still single. That's good. We made fun of each other over the years. sometimes I didn't like that so much. I have a degree, it is a degree, in physical education. What Robert says, all that PE teachers do are roll out the balls. So then I had to say that band directors never learned to count past 4. The best part was, though, whenever the morning that I got on the bus and I welcomed the group and I said, "Good morning, everybody, welcome to Orlando." And he had them trained to say, "Good morning, Miss Robin, you old Yankee hag." We had some of us new chaperones wondering what kind of relationship we really had, wondering if Mrs. Burton knew about us. So we had to say we were like brother and sister. I didn't have any brothers, so I was glad to take him along. So, let me think if there's any other stories I want to tell. I think I had a few more, but you told me that you started camping, and I just want you to know that tonight I saw the pictures of your camper. That is not camping. No. So I have one more thing that I want you to, I suppose I'm almost bossing you around, so I'm not going to stop now. When you, on your last day of school, look at me. On your last day of school, you are to put a bag of all your worries in it and leave it on the desk. You are not allowed to go into retirement with all your worries.
Mr. Burton, now your 8th graders would like to say something to you.
This is Mr. Burton's last year teaching. Since this is Mr. Burton's last year teaching, we decided to prepare a song for him. And some of the middle school kids could practice too.
Yeah, we went to Macintosh pretty much, once a month on Wednesday. And so we got help from the speaker and some of the high schoolers to help us make this.
So, Mr. Burton, it is our deepest pride and our greatest pleasure to welcome you tonight as we invite you to relax, pull up a chair, and as we proudly present Jody Vincent's Disney film favorite, Mr. Burton, be our guest. We love you so much. Being our daddy throughout the year, and we so much. We bluntly love you.
do have one more song for you, but before we do that, we have some gifts for you. So come on up here, Mr. Burton. What Mr. Burton doesn't know is this has been going on for weeks. And at one point, I had the administration convinced we were actually going to tell you you lost this facility and that everything had to move to Macintosh and we were going to have everything there. But then we realized we would probably have a stroke. And so we fixed that quickly. But we have some things. The most important thing goes to his wife, right here. It's a small present. Thank you so much. These were donated by current and alumni. Just some things to get you through your Christmas light and Disney addiction, perhaps. And Mrs. Up decorated that in a Mickey way for you. Okay. Now he's going to hold that because you need your hands free. Do you know this parent, Mrs. Sanford? We asked her, she's a professional artist. This is also a band parent, Tina Sanford. And we asked her to do a piece of art for Mr. Burton. And that's all I'm going to say. Let it open and see it, and then we'll tell you about it. So go ahead and open it. Rip it open. It's just bulletin board paper. Driving the bus at Disney. But we know his addiction for music, so we combined the two, and she created an amazing work of art for him. We have two more things planned, and I'll go ahead and tell you about them both because I don't think you can handle any more surprises about the loser. One of his closest friends, who's up there behind the camera, put together a song for him that the high school band has been working on that they're going to play for you now. We're not going to tell you what the song is, but you'll figure it out, and you'll understand why we thought this would be a great song for you. You'll really enjoy it. When we finish this song, we have a reception down in the cafeteria. Look at that face. Look at that face. Where we have cake, if you like to come and mingle, and we have a video that will be running with some messages that were recorded for him and some pictures from over the years. Yeah, there's some pictures in there. Yeah, this is stuff before any brave came in. So, but yeah, so we hope you enjoy this next song, and yeah, we love you, Mr. Burton.